Cadillac sent shockwaves through the automotive world when it announced plans to build a $300,000 Celestiq electric luxury car, and the big bet is paying off. The four-door liftback EV is set to enter production in December 2023, and each car is individually appointed to its buyer's specifications. That puts it on track for a release in 2025, meaning it will likely be a 2025 or 2026 model. Inspired by pre-war era coaches and hand-built in 1957, Celestiq is Cadillac's most advanced car to date. But are there any special things about this car? Well, join us as we discuss the next level Cadillac Celestiq worth 300 bands. Actually, $300,000 is just the starting price for the EV. Since each Celestiq will be tailor-made to the buyer's specifications, the price adds up with each extra modification. It allows the customer to work with the concierge on the design details. For instance, Lenny Kravitz, who is an official ambassador for the brand, is having a guitar strap integrated into his car. The huge price is quite a radical departure for the brand, as the company's current most expensive model is the Escalade V, which starts at $149,990. The $300,000 price tag for the Celestiq no doubt puts it in ultra-luxury territory alongside Bentley and Rolls-Royce. One reason the Celestiq is so expensive is that it will be hand-built at General Motors Global Technical Center in Warren, Michigan. When production begins, the Celestiq will be the first production vehicle to be made out of the tech center since its establishment in 1956. Although the center was not set up to build production vehicles months ago, GM announced that it would spend $81 million to upgrade the center with the equipment needed to set up a production line. And so far, renovation work at the tech center has already started. The EVs will be handcrafted in a special facility at a rate of about 2 per day, but that is still not going to be enough. Despite not yet being in production, the Cadillac electric luxury car is sold out until 2025. The Celestiq's chief engineer, Tony Roma, has stated that the list of hand-raisers who have shown interest in ordering one has already grown quite long. Top personalities have made orders, with each requesting special modifications to their vehicles. But despite that, the mechanics will be the same on all the vehicles. They'd all include four-wheel steering that enables all four wheels to turn along with the steering wheel. This steering keeps the vehicle more secure on unsteady terrain and makes it easier to make tight turns or parallel park. In addition, the Cadillac Celestiq will have 4 bucket seats upholstered with top-of-the-line material. It'll also include a smart glass roof and a panoramic sunroof split into 4 panels. There's one sunroof for each rider to adjust and tint the opacity to their liking. But that is just a little of the technology emboldened in the vehicle. The Celestiq can easily feel overloaded with screens, as it comes with a 55-inch screen that stretches from pillar to pillar and also 2 screens under a pane of glass. The driver's side has an 8K screen with vehicle info, while the passenger side is largely for entertainment. But no need to worry about reflections. A digital blind keeps the passenger screen dimmed from the driver's eye line. Even better, the sound is amplified through a 41-speaker system. In addition, smartphones will be integrated with a premium AKG sound system to follow, along with the Cadillac's latest security technology. The Cadillac Celestiq will be made with Ultra Cruise, which when fully developed will be capable of handling 95% of driving without any human input. As a follow-up to the previous less capable Super Cruise hands-free driving aid, Ultra Cruise will use a suite of sensors that include radar, cameras, and LiDAR to provide the vehicle with 360 degrees of perception that, according to GM, will enable it to provide information to users based on their experience with the system, react to permanent traffic control devices, follow internal navigation routes, maintain headway and speed limits, support automatic lane change, support left and right hand turns, support close object avoidance, and support parking in residential driveways. From the official images released by Cadillac, some portions of the Celestiq have been revealed. The pictures reveal 7-spoke wheels, the attractive brushed metal inside, red seats with intricate stitching, and L-shaped headlights. Well, these features are amazing, and you might be thinking of buying a Cadillac for yourself. But copping one is not going to be easy. It's definitely not as easy as writing a check. To get one, you have to apply for a slot, then be approved by Cadillac based on several criteria that include brand loyalty and how well the customer will represent the brand. Once accepted, clients will go through a design consultation process by a concierge along, and they'd even get their Celestiq dealer of choice who is dedicated to guiding them through every aspect of the journey. Well, you expect nothing less from a brand that would be looking to lead the race of EVs. The Celestiq is the flagship sedan of Cadillac, and it will go up against battery-powered cars from Rolls-Royce and Bentley when it arrives in the market in 2024 as a 2025 model. Now, it must back the executive's bold claim to re-establish the brand as the standard of the world. At the unveiling, the automaker said the pricey four-door Cadillac Celestiq EV would be produced in extremely small numbers, with no more than 6 units built at a time. In general, Cadillac is planning to make the Celestiq a limited edition with plans to build fewer than 500 copies. The Cadillac is only a subsidiary of the General Motors luxury brand, and the franchise plans to follow the market in phasing out gas engines by 2030. It is trying to zig where its luxury competitors are zagging. Since the Celestiq is built on the same Ultium platform used for all General Motors' future EVs, the Celestiq will feature a dual-motor, 600 horsepower, and all-wheel drive setup that can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.8 seconds. This is a crawl compared with some Porsches, Teslas, and the Ford Mach-E, Mustang GT Performance model. The company estimates that the Celestiq can travel around 300 miles before running out of juice, which will only be the industry standard by the time the sedan arrives. Cadillac has been on a decline and is not the brand it once was, so it is looking to break new ground with the Celestiq. Cadillac's first battery-powered vehicle was the ELR, which wasn't exactly a success. The sleek luxury automobile that used a variant of the plug-in hybrid powertrain from the Chevrolet Volt only sold around 3,000 units in its 3-year lifespan. When it launched, the ELR cost $76,000. This time, Cadillac isn't afraid of slapping an even higher price tag on its upcoming Halo plug-in model, the all-electric Celestiq. According to GM, the Celestiq isn't expected to arrive until late 2023, and the vehicle won't even be fully revealed until late July. Despite all of these moves, General Motors will use some economical methods when it starts producing the Celestiq. The EV will use GM's Ultium platform, which the automaker will also use in multiple all-electric models, including the Cadillac Lyriq, GMC Hummer EV, and the Chevy Silverado EV. Using the same platform will allow General Motors to use parts in the Celestiq that it also uses in these other models, including things like motors, battery cells and packs, and integrated power electronics. GM looks to be the biggest seller of electric vehicles in North America and maybe the planet too. And so far, it is burning a lot of cash to get there. It wants to sell more EVs because it needs to. Interestingly, this is in some altruistic measure. The company is pursuing a deadline to achieve carbon neutrality by 2040. Several U.S. states, led by California, have made known their intent to ban the sale of internal combustion engine vehicles as soon as 2035 or later. So by 2040, no Cadillac, GMC, or Chevy dealership in North America will carry gas-powered vehicles. But what about other continents? Perhaps if GM fails with the Celestiq and other EVs, they could rely on other countries for their buoyancy.